To remove a Fazua Ride bottom bracket from the Boardman 8.9E, you first need to remove these two connectors, pull those off. Then you need a T20, and you undo 4 screws, which are here, here, here. Now you need to move the crank just so you can get access, and again here. Once you've done that, with the chain still attached, you can then put some pressure on the cranks while holding the back wheel, and that will help loosen off any sort of joint between the paint and the actual bottom bracket. Sometimes it can be a bit stuck on. Once you've done that, just pull the chain off over the pedal, and then you'll be able to slide this straight out. So if I grab the pedal, I'm doing this one-handed, so it's a bit more difficult, but you can see it's just sliding out, and there you are. That is the whole assembly. Don't worry about that green wire, obviously that's part of the assembly. Now let me show you something. This is what we have when the assembly is removed. There's the 4 mounting points to each side. This is a general view of the bottom bracket assembly. The reason I've taken this bottom bracket assembly out is that the bike was making a bit of a clicking noise when you're pedaling. Now I've seen a lot of posts on the internet about this, and people say tighten up these bolts. I'm sure it was 8.9 Newton meters, and use Loctite, etc, etc. I've done all that, and it sort of works for a little while, but then sort of tends to come back. So I thought I'd take it out and see if I could find anything I can do to sort of stop it. Now I did notice that screw's just got a little bit of a wear as it goes through these holes. Now there is slop, so it doesn't really matter how tight those are, there is slop there, and so even with the 4 it's going to move about under load, and there will be tremendous pressure through here. So what I'm thinking is use a bolt with a countersunk, so it would centre itself and it would stop that from happening. Now this is not suitable, obviously, the type of head it's got there. I need to buy some or modify some of the ones I've got, because you want to make sure it's going to sit fully into the hole. A little bit of slot would be nice, just so you've got a little bit of leeway, just in case there's some tolerance problems between this and the bike. But I'm going to give it a go and see what happens. Okay, I found this stainless steel bolt, and it's about the right length, and I've just taken down the diameter of the head. So now that sits in the hole nicely, it won't wobble. So we'll see how that goes. Right, the bottom bracket has been refitted into the bike. Basically it's a reverse of removal. You can see here the 2 bolts on this side, and the same the other side. They're the new ones I put in, and I put them in with Loctite blue, torqued up to 9 Newton meters. For some reason I put a bit of grease between the frame and the bottom bracket flange here, and also behind the head of the bolt. For some reason, whether it's going to do any good, I have no idea. Anyway, I fitted the battery, went for a test ride, and it is very quiet, so I'm hoping that's solved the issue.